Candyman. 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 You can support me on Patreon for just $1 a month. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Christian HANNA Horror here today. I'm just really inspired right now. I'm really moved, and I just really want to talk about a movie that I absolutely adore, and I don't feel gets enough credit whatsoever. It's really criminal. Real quick, I've been very busy, guys. I'll do a video soon telling you guys why I haven't been doing videos as often as I'd like to be. Just a lot of financial reasons, not because... financial reasons that caused me lack of time. I had to get a new roof in the house and everything. Whatever. I'll talk about that more later. But I'm here. I'm inspired. I was just talking to my wife about Candyman and my love and adoration for the film. And I said, I want to review this movie for the subscribers. Because, look, my channel's not really about reviews. I like to just talk and do discussions and things. But I want to review this movie for anybody that has not even seen this movie or has not really watched this movie enough or really thought about this movie. I want to review Candyman for you guys. Candyman is the story about the urban legend, the backyard tale, the tale you tell your friends. Candyman is about believing in this horror boogeyman that's local in your town, so to speak. Cabrini Green, a suburb out of Chicago, of this man. If you say his name 5 times in the mirror, he comes and gets you. It's so Americana, it's so old school, it's so folktale-ish, and it's one of the creepiest movies I have ever seen in my life, with one of the greatest performances in horror, in my opinion. Candyman stars Tony Todd as the Candyman himself, and the movie is about these 2 women who are grad school students, and they're studying this urban legend in this town, Cabrini Green, which is a low income suburb of Chicago, and the stories that are around this, the beginnings of Candyman, where the story originated. They're trying to see what the urban legend is all about, and one of the 2 women decides for herself that she is going to test the legend of Candyman, and she's going to say his name 5 times in the mirror. Well, she says Candyman 5 times, and the other friend chickens out because of the stories and the fear of it. She couldn't go through with it the 5th time. But the young woman named Helen in the movie decides to say his name 5 times, and things starts happening, and Candyman finally reveals herself to him in one of the most breathtaking scenes in horror movies, in my opinion. Candyman comes to the girl and says, "You weren't content with the stories. You weren't okay with what people were saying, so I was obliged to come." One of the creepiest lines, but so haunting and so poetic when Candyman says, "You weren't content with the stories, I was obliged to come." A great scene by Tony Todd. I'm going to go on record right now, and I'm going to say this, and I mean this. Look at me. I'm going to say this because I mean it. The greatest, on par, 100% on par with the Silence of the Lambs performance of Dr. Lecter by Anthony Hopkins. Tony Todd's Candyman, they're equal. Candyman performance is that good. I beg of you to go back and rewatch Candyman. It's just a movie that I love. I adore it so much. I wish I could collect props for the horror room. You can't really get Candyman props. You can't get a latex mask of the Candyman, or I can't make a life-size Candyman, although that would be great. It is a haunting movie that is almost poetic in a way. It's very sad at the same time, but it's an edge-of-your-seat psychological thriller that keeps you just mesmerized from scene to scene. And I won't divulge anything of the movie, because in case anybody's seen this that hasn't seen it, or you haven't seen it in a long time, I beg of you to go watch it. I dare say it is the greatest horror movie of the 1990s, and performance-wise, like I said, Tony Todd is up there with Anthony Hopkins in terms of performance and psychological performance. Go give it a watch. Candyman is a 1992 horror movie, and I also say it's the best thing Clive Barker ever had his name on. I think Candyman is better than Hellraiser. Hellraiser is a great film, but Candyman is such a sensual movie. You have to watch it if you haven't seen Candyman. I'm actually going to watch Candyman soon myself. So if you guys have not seen it, I beg of you to go and rewatch Candyman and let me know what you guys think. Or if you're a big fan of the movie like me, let me know. This is Christian HANNA Horror, though. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. And I'm just excited. I love the movie. So Scream Factory is releasing it as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We will see y'all next time.